Why is innovation important in education abroad? Well, we are an innovative field. We are always telling students to get outside of their comfort zone, to push their own boundaries. But if we're honest with ourselves, sometimes we want to do what's comfortable for us. We want to work with the same program providers that we've always worked with. We have processes that, it may be a little broken, but we just don't have time to fix it because we're trying to put out way too many fires. And I read this quote the other day in the Chronicle of Higher Ed that said, the challenges facing higher ed are significant. And I'd say that's true about education abroad too. But they also present an opportunity to fundamentally rethink how institutions collaborate. The successful colleges of tomorrow won't be those that simply try to weather the storm through austerity measures, but those that reimagine their operational models by focusing on their core educational mission, the value-added part of their work, while shedding or partnering on processes common across all of higher education. And that's what we've been trying to do. We started out with a small grant funded by the National Science Foundation and administered by Penn State to listen to universities across the United States. How are you doing pre-departure? What's working? What's not working? And that's when we tried to figure out, what could we take off their plates? What are the things that we're all doing, those processes that are common to all, that we could automate, put online so that you can get back to that value-added mentoring, like one-on-one with students. That's why they come to universities. That's why they are looking at you to be role models, to share with them how they can be successful in life. It's not necessarily what you can do about helping them with visas and vaccines. We can take that off your plate. So how can we take those things off so you can get back to your core mission? And that's where I think innovation comes in. And that's what we need to be working on to do together if we're going to survive the next few years.